Hello everyone. So from this video we'll be start working with our front-end template. We'll be start mastering it. Okay, I hope you already downloaded the front-end template. So let's start our work. Let's go to the folder. So in this template source folder I have my front-end template. Here it is. Look at here. Here we have our HTML templates here. Then we have some folders for our assets like CSS, images, then JS and etc. Now what I'll do is go back. Here is my front-end template folder. I'll just copy this entire folder and put it inside my Laravel project folder, as we did for our admin template as well. Let's go to food park and open the resource view, and inside the views folder I will just paste the folder. So it's done. Now let's open the code editor. I'll be closing all of these files, we don't need them. Okay, now let's open resource view and look at here. We have a new folder which is front-end template, right? Perfect. Now we can just if we need any kind of page or any kind of code from our front end, we can just copy it from here. Easy. Now let's move on to our next step. Let's go to our projects. Let's visit the home page. Okay, so in the home page, as you can see, we are getting Laravel's default welcome page. We'll be replacing it with our this design, our home page. Let's do it then. Let's go to our code editor again, and inside the view folder, not here actually, open the resource view. Inside the view folder I'll create a new folder which will be front-end. This one. Let's create a new file inside of it. I'll call it home.blade.php. okay, I guess we can put it inside a folder. That will be more efficient for us. Let's call it home, and let's put this blade file inside of it and make it smaller case, the first letter. So this will be our home blade. Okay, and what I'll do is inside this inside this home folder I'll create a new folder which will be components. So inside the components folder we'll be putting all of our section components. If you look here in the home page, we have in total 10 sections. That means this page is really big. We have 10 section, also we have this header section, footer section. So in this single home page there is lots of code, right? If we want to work with on this code, it will be really messy for us. We'll be making all of this stuff dynamic, right? So handling this all of this code will be really complex for us. So what we will do, the easy way to get through is make our sections component based, or you can say we'll be separating all of this component and we'll be putting this not component, sections, and we'll be putting these sections into into their separated files, as we did in our backend. In our backend, as you know, that we separated our sidebar, navbar, and our main section. Similar way we'll be doing it here as well. Got it? So it will be more efficient for us to work with. Okay, so in the home.blade.php we'll be putting our entire this design code. So look at the file name, it is index.html. Let's go back to our project front-end. So we are getting welcome view, right? Okay, so let's open our front-end template folder. Open it. Now first thing what we will do is open the index.html right here. Just copy everything from here, select and copy everything, and let's go to home.blade.php and paste everything here. Look at here, we have in total 1449 lines, right? So this this file is really big. So what we'll be doing, we'll be taking all of our components, all of our sections, and we'll be making them components. Okay, that's done. We can close this HTML. Now what we have to do, we have to work with our assets folders. Look at here, we have CSS, images, and some more folders, right? So what I'll do, I will select all of this folder, just hold Ctrl and select all of the folders. copy them and we have to put them into our public folder. Open the public folder. Inside the public folder, I will create a new folder which will be frontend, and inside the frontend folder I'll be pasting all of our files like that. Okay, that will do the job. Now what we have to do, we have to replace our this welcome view with our this home page, right? So what I'll do is, let's open our web.php. Okay, so in the web.php, look at here, we have this route, not this one actually, this one, we have this route. When we are hitting our root URL, it is returning this welcome view. Now I don't need that. Okay, so what I'll do is, I'll first of all create a controller. Let's clear this up. PHP artisan make controller, and I'll create the controller inside a frontend folder, which will frontend slash, let's say our controller name will be frontend controller. Okay, press enter and it will create the controller for us. Nice. Now let's close this up. Now we will add the new route, which will be route get. Let's add our root URL, and here we'll be adding our controller. So our controller name is frontend controller. Look at here, VS Code is giving me suggestion. Click on it and it will import the namespace of this class at the top here. Fine. Now let's add here colon class, then you can add here index, right? Let's end this line. Also I will add a name for this one, so it will be home. That will do the job. Now we have to create this method inside of the controller. So let's go to controller and let's create a new method. It will basically return view. So let's add type hint and make sure you import this word, this one, eliminate contracts view. Click on it and it will import the class here, and from here we'll just return view, and our view is inside frontend home, then home, right? Instead of home, we can call our this file index. It will be more meaningful. Just end this line. That's mean we have to change our this file name also. So here is the file inside the home folder. I'll make it index like that. Got it? Okay, so yeah, fine. Now if I go to frontend, our browser, refresh this page, look at here, we're getting some HTML here, right? Though our design is not loading because we have to make our links, I mean CSS links and JavaScript links dynamic. I mean we have to wrap them with the asset function as we did in our admin panel. So same wise we have to do here as well. So let's do it. Let's start with the CSS. Let's go to top, and here as you can see we have some CSS paths here. So we have to select all of this path and we have to wrap it with the asset function. So similar way, hold Alt, select all of the paths like that. Now let's add curly braces, first bracket, then quotation, and before this starting of the path we have to add here frontend, because all of these files are inside a frontend folder. Look at here, inside the frontend we have CSS images and other stuff. Okay, let's add here asset, and that's it. Now if I go to frontend, refresh this page, look at here, our CSS is now working, right? Though our sliders and this stuffs are not working because we have to do the same for our JavaScript part as well. I mean we have to make we have to wrap our JavaScript paths with this asset function as well. So let's go to bottom. Here as you can see we have JavaScript paths linked here, so I'll be selecting all of these paths as well. So let's select. Okay, selected all of the paths. Now we have to wrap it with asset. Make sure you add your folder name, Frontend. These JS files are inside the Frontend folder right now, and we will add here asset like that, and we are good to go. Now if I go here at the Frontend, refresh this page, and everything should work. Yeah, I guess it's working. Look at here, our slider is now working. Though we are not getting any kind of images, it's totally fine because we don't have to add the static image path, because we'll be making all of this section dynamic, right? This image will be loaded dynamically. So look at here, as we added the links, so now everything seems okay. Our JavaScript is working as well as the CSS. So I guess that's it for this video. In the next video, what we will be doing, we'll be making components out of all of our these sections, and we'll be mastering this entire home page. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand, and I'll be seeing you at the next one.